Hi everyone. So today we're going to learn how to create games on Classin, how to create EDBs. So we call them EDBs, but basically they are like drag and drop games on Classin. Drag and drop, you would see why I call them or why we call them drag and drop games on Classin. So let's just head over to Classin immediately. So right here we are in Classin. This is our Classin board, right? Remember we talked about or we learned how to change the or customize the background. So this is like the Halloween background for this one. However, because I want it to be on the blackboard, because of what I'm trying to do, the EDBs I'm trying to create, we're just going to build the EDBs on a blackboard, right? So let's just get rid of all of this. Yeah. So how do we do the EDBs, the games, the drag and drop games? First of all, we have to go to this point where we have the teaching tools, the briefcase, teaching toolbox. So we click on it and then we see open file, save, share, a whole lot of options. But we're going first to the teaching material. So we click on teaching material, right? Let's just wait for it to open up. So everything, first of all, everything depends on what you want to create. Let's say I want to create a game or an EDB about five senses. Yes, I want to create an EDB about five senses. How do I go about that? So we're here. We search for eyes, and please make sure that your spellings are correct, like totally correct. If not, you won't get what you're looking for. So we type I in the search bar and search for it. There are some options here, but let's go with this one. Eyeball. So we select eyeball, we make it double, we duplicate, right? So we have this eyeball, two eyeballs, and then we're looking for ears, the five senses. So we just search for ears, and these are some options. We've seen our ears already. Select that one, and then we're looking for what else? We're looking for hand, hand. We search for hand as well. We click on it. We select hand. We're searching for mouth and nose. Mouth. Yeah. Well, this is only what we have here. So we just select this one, mouth. We have mouth here, and then we have the next one, nose. Yes, nose. Remember, we're trying to create a game on the five senses, right? So we click on nose. Nose should open up right now. Okay, and we have our nose. So five senses, right? So you can make them smaller or bigger, however you want, small or big, however you want it. So how do you actually arrange this? Just have to be creative. However you want, sorry, however you want to do this, you just have to be very creative when you're creating your EDB. So um, let me just do this. Because I want it to be interactive and engaging in class, I want the students to make sentences while they're playing the game. So I can just put, I have two eyes. I have two eyes. And then I put the eyeballs next to next to the sentence. Yeah, I put the eyeballs next to the sentence. Or let's say we just put the we just put them right here, and then we just let the child or the students to drag and drop. So I have two eyes. I can see with my eyes. I can see with my, let's go to space there, with my eyes. Okay, this is better. I have two ears. I can hear with my da 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 da. Da. So we just allow the students to to fill it up with the pictures. I have one oopsie one no one nose. I can smell. I can smell with my dash 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 nose. I have one mouth. It has to be tongue. Actually, I have one tongue I can taste, because we only use our tongue to taste. I can taste with my tongue. Da, 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 da. The next one I have one, two, three, four, five. Okay, one hand or two hands rather. I have two hands I can touch with my hands. So you can just do this and then, you know, let the students, drag and drop. So I have two eyes I can see with my eyes, right? So the student can drag, I can see with my eyes and drop, you know. The student can drag, I can hear with my ears and drop. So these, oopsie. So this is how you can create your EDB, but how do you save it now? That's the problem, right? That's the question. How do you save this EDB um, for you to be able to use it in class? So you go back to your teaching box, your teaching toolbox, click on it, and then you see save slash share. Please hit it, click on it. And then you see save to Dix, save to Drive, save to Classin, copy image. Please click save to Drive. Click on Save to Drive, and then you see this file name. If you want to rename your file, I usually do that. So I'm going to rename it as Census Game for Prouder. Just for me to know, because I have other games. Save to my drive, yes, right? And it has to be in file type has to be in EDB. Please, only EDB. If you save to PNG, the child will not be able to drag and drop. If you save to PDF, the child won't be able to drag and drop. So it has to be saved to EDB. Confirm. So you hit on confirm and then allow it to save. It's going to save very soon. It's click, yeah, it said saved, right? Saved. So let's see if actually if this thing that we created now, if this five senses game that we created now, if it actually saved. So let's clear the blackboard first. Um, Clear the blackboard, yes. And now, how do we know we've saved it? So we have to go to our drive. The drive is the icon that has a cloud. Hit on the drive, right? And then it takes us to this. Just a moment, please. It takes us to this home drive. Da, 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 da. You should see it under recent or your under your recent folder. However, if you also want to get it, you can go to my drive, click on my drive, and then you would also see it there. So yeah, you would see it there. You should see it around here somewhere. I have a lot right here, but you can search for it. So we saved it as census. Yeah, so here it is. So we click on it and then it opens up on the Blackboard. Blackboard file is loading. Okay. It opens up on the Blackboard. So this is how you can create your games, your EDB games on Classin. Okay. Okay, so yeah.